All right, let's jump right in. I'm not going to read through each of these questions. If you need to, just pause the video and read through it. I'm assuming you've read the whole thing and you're ready to just get to the answers. Number 3, we have a sports team that's playing songs performed by different musicians at the beginning of its games. We know the mean length of the song is 109 seconds and the standard deviation is 16 seconds. Part A, what is the probability that a randomly selected performance of the team song will take longer than 120 seconds? Show your work. So first thing we need to do here is calculate the z-score. So z is 120 minus 109 all over the standard deviation of 16. You can hop over to Desmos here and we get 0.6875. Then we'll need to calculate the probability that our z-score is greater than 0.6875. We could use Desmos for that. Hit the plus for inference, go to inference. We want probability distribution. We do a normal distribution. Since we have the standardized z-score, we're going to use the mean of 0 and a standard deviation of 1. We'll create our distribution. We want the cumulative probability to the right because it's greater than, and we're going to put in the value 0.6875, and we get 0.246. Now, we could have done this without calculating the z-score if we just do inference, the probability distribution, put the mean of 109 and the standard deviation of 16 right in there, and then do our cumulative probability to the right of greater than 120. We would get the same answer that way. Either way should be sufficient. I like to show the z-score way because it told me to show some work, so I'm putting some work down. Part B, 10 performances of the team song will be randomly selected. Let the random variable x represent the number of games at which the performance of the team takes longer than 120 seconds. Find the probability of x greater than or equal to 3. Show your work. Here we have a binomial setting. N is equal to 10. The probability of success is the probability we calculated in part A, which is 0.246, and we want the probability of x greater than or equal to 3. So we're going to use Desmos here again. We want inference, probability distribution, drop down, binomial. We're doing 10 trials, and the probability of success is 0.246. We're going to create our distribution. We want the cumulative probability, again, to the right because we want greater than or equal to 3. So we'll put 3 in there, and you get 0.462. You may have noticed me using the College Board version of Desmos. I'll show you how to get that real quick. There's a couple ways. One is click on Desmos there, resources here, assessments here, and then this will bring up this map where you can go by state, but also down here, College Board. And for ours, we're using the graphing calculator, so click on that. There you go. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I hope this is valuable to you. If so, drop me a like below. It really helps out the channel. Part C, Ben will attend all of the games for this sports team. Let the random variable y represent the number of games Ben will attend until a performance of the team song takes longer than 120 seconds. I, calculate the mean of y, show your work. I, calculate the standard deviation of y, show your work. This is a geometric distribution with the probability of success is 0.246 again. Now, I will say, if you're watching this during the 26-27 school year or beyond, I don't believe geometric distribution is part of the content eligible for the AP Stats exam. It was in 25-26, so we're going to keep going with this. We can look at the formula sheet for both the mean and standard deviation. So we have our formula sheet here. If we just scroll down a little bit to probability, a geometric distribution, the mean is 1 over p, and the standard deviation is root 1 minus p over p. So part C, I'm going to calculate down here. The mean of y is 1 over p, which is 1 over 0.246. We could just go on to Desmos here. 1 over, we get approximately 4.065. And part 2, the standard deviation of y is square root 1 minus p over p, which is, then in Desmos, you get 3.5298. And that's all you have to do for part C. You might want to include the label of games. Hey, I hope you're enjoying this and getting a lot of value. If so, would you consider subscribing to the channel? It's free and really helps us out. And then part D Interpret the standard deviation calculated in part C. So the interpretation, you could say something like the number of games Ben will attend until a performance of the team song takes longer than 120 seconds will typically vary by about 3.5 games from the mean of 4.1 games. So it's important to give the full context as well as the values from the problem. I'm interested to know how you felt like you did on the free response section. Drop me a comment below and let me know how you feel like you did and what was the most challenging. All right, guys, that's it for this one. But by the way, if you are considering taking AP Calculus next year, check out my channel. I have tons of videos and resources and lessons and reviews and walkthroughs for AP Calc. I think you'll find it very valuable. Take care.